Yahushua. That's in the Paleo Hebrew, giving all honor and praises to the Most High God and to His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Soldier Donovan, I got Soldier Razatak in the background, man. We're the Battle Axes of the Most High, just coming out to give another edifying video for the nation of Israel. 1 second. I want to give a strong and mighty shalom to all the brothers and sisters that will tune in. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth. The title of the class is Mercy, Exhortation, and Love for Family. Mercy, Exhortation, and Love for Family. Like I said, man, just shalom to brothers, man. Won't be a long class considering we started a little late, but nevertheless, a class in itself. And I kind of been meditating on this class really all week. I won't even necessarily per se I had a whole storyline of things I wanted to go into, because mercy is such a broad thing that we all need exhortation and just loving the brethren, you know, because with the way that we are right now in this world and the way that things are shaping up, these are some of the things that we kind of need the most right now, man. This is exactly what we need. And this, how this week went, me speaking to various brothers, certain sisters, and even, you know, of course, going down there to Houston to support our sister Mary Houston down there, you know, going through her times. And, of course, the timely departure of Brother Daniel, right? So a lot of these things kind of go into those. This is what's going into the class today, because this is an exhortation to keep fighting, keep going, man. And let's get this first precept, man. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 10. Let's just start at verse 22.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, and verse 22.
Bring it out.
Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water.
So guess what it says? Let us draw near with the heart and full of assurance of faith, man. Because we got to have our mind fully set on the faith and knowledge of the Most High God and what He's given us. Because a lot of times we attribute that faith with just, oh, the Lord got me. I got faith that He's going to save me. But we got to show forth works for Him to be able to be saved, man. Because a lot of times, even when somebody love play sports, right? They say, man, I got faith I'm going to make the basketball team. I got faith I'm going to make the football team. But yet you don't put forth no works. You don't practice. You don't study the plays. You don't work out. How do you expect to do something to these things if you don't perform what to do to get there, man? You can have all the faith in the world, but if you don't have the works to back it up, like I said in James chapter 2, you will always fail at these things, man. And that's how it is with coming into the knowledge and coming towards the Most High God, having that true heart and full assurance of faith, right? It says having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, man, having our minds cleared and cleansed from this evil ways and the way that society has plagued us, man. Got us thinking the things that are wrong in this world are actually right. Got us thinking that being an Israelite in this world is actually a bad thing, a negative connotation. Thinking that these things are less than what they should be proclaimed as, man. Oh, you an Israelite? Oh, yeah, I heard about y'all. Okay. Well, all praises. What did you hear? Oh, I heard y'all do this. Y'all go outside, y'all bang y'all staff, and y'all yell at people, and y'all say this, and y'all hate the white folks. And I always ask them, okay, so where do we falter? Where is wrong? I said, y'all heard these things. What about the positives that we do? Because a lot of times, people attribute the truth with something that's negative. A lot of times people go up and down the street, oh, what denomination you are? Oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a Methodist. I'm a Baptist. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay. As soon as you say you Israelite, oh, yeah. Because that's how the truth is, man. You got somebody.
That's just how that thing is. And like you said, you can't have the truth, man.
That's right, man.
And that's why they try to speak evil upon it, man. But you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth.
That's right, man. And that's the point, man. That's why the Lord wants us to have a clean conscience from the evil things, man. Because back then we had an evil conscience towards God and how He felt. Because it's an evil thing to think that the Lord wants to save Esau. That's evil, man. Guess what? Even Christ had to tell Peter he had a devil on him. He said, get thee hence, Satan, because Peter had a thought in his head like Christ is not going to die. He's not going to have to do that. That's evil. If you think anything out of the Most High God and the precepts, it's an evil thing to do, man. We can never go against the Most High God. So guess what? Us having faith, knowledge, mercy, and love are things that we have to do. And if you do all of those things, you are evil, man. You out the spirit. And you have to check yourself, man, before the Most High God wreck you, man. Read on that, Doc.
Verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
And that's the point, without wavering in this thing, man. Because a lot of times when things get hard, things get tough, people faint and waver in this truth, man. Get this precept real quick. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 24. We're going to start at verse 10.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, and verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
Read that one more time, man.
If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
And guess what? That's what the Lord sees with faith, man. Guess what? If you don't have that much faith to go through that adversity, your strength is small, man. Your faith is small in the Most High God, man. Guess what? When who was that was trying to cross, was in the water with Christ, trying to walk on water? Was that Peter? I'm pretty sure it was Peter, man. Brother and sister, correct me if I'm wrong, and guess what? Put the precept in that, right? But guess what? He was like, hey, just walk. You wanted to be with me, right? Just come on. Then the wind started going, waters. He heard the waves. He probably heard the things in the water. And then now his faith is deterred. And guess what? Your strength is small, man. It was? All praise. So guess what, man? If you faint in the day of adversity, right now we are going through the days of adversity. Jacob's trouble is here. Looking at these wars, the rumors of wars, who finna bomb who next, who said who about this. Nah, not my country. These are the things that are upon the earth right now. Guess what? Beef between brothers and sisters, confrontation, debates among Israel. All these things are upon the Lord's children right now, man. But guess what? If you faint in this day, your strength is small, man. Man, I said it today, man. I said it yesterday. If you looking at this thing, man, the Lord will let you go through something in order for you to be able to go over it. Now, I had said this, and it kind of didn't make sense, but I'm going to say it again. The Lord will put you through something so the next time it go, you can go over it, man. Think about it when you, let's say, you got a small puddle, man, but you walking through it, walking through the rain, walking through it. It's kind of hard, and you're blowing through it. You know you're going to get through it, but it's a hard tread, man. Trying to get through the mud, it's kind of stomping. Your feet wet, it's getting heavy, your clothes is wet, so now all this weight is adding on. It's hard to get through these things, man. But the Lord had to put you through that in order to know, I need to get better clothes, better boots. As a matter of fact, let me get a car or get a truck. So the next time these things come, oh, I'm going straight through it. It's easy to do, man. This is how the Lord does certain things to certain people. But if your strength and your faith is not grounded in the Most High God, you're going to always fail, man. That's why he said, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, man. You can't waver in this thing. You can't kind of teeter-totter. Guess what? If you do this right here, guess what? Get back up, man. Don't have one day, all praise to the Most High, and the next day it's like, yeah, man, I don't know about it, bro. I don't think I'm wearing my fringes today. I'm kind of chilling. Don't worry about it. I'll get back on it tomorrow. No, that's not how the Lord wants you to do these things, man. Because I bet you when everybody see them bombs dropping, everybody who was a wannabe Israelite, a keyboard Israelite, a New Testament only Israelite, an Old Testament only Israelite, all these people who have these things out of the Most High God, oh, God, yeah, he came back to get us. The Old Testament Israelites thinking it's cake. You know what I'm saying? It's how these things go, man. This is exactly how these go, man. But let's go back to Hebrews chapter 10 and read verse 23 again. All right.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23.
Bring it up.
Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised.
Because the one who's going to give us these things, he's faithful. Best believe what the Lord said he's going to do, he's going to exact out those things in those times, man. You can have faith in it. You can put all your marbles in that right there. Guess when people gamble And I don't know the game, but you put the ball, you put it in the spinner, you let it go, and it land on the number you win. You see how these things go? Salakia. Had to go ahead and get him up out of there. I didn't even feel like dealing with it today. It was nobody. It was just talking. But Salakia. It says, for he's faithful that promise. Guess what? The Lord is going to be faithful to give us all the things. When he said, I have a kingdom prepared for you, he has these things already in order. When he said, I'm going to save you, when he said, I'm going to make your enemies your footstool, all these things that the Lord has promised you, best believe he's going to deliver on his end. But what are you going to do for him? In these last days, we have to have that faith, have understanding of his mercy and his grace, not abusing it. Because when you have an understanding of it, you know the limits and the statutes, limitations of what you want to push the Lord to do, man. And you won't abuse these things. Why? Because you understand it's only sufficient for you. I just need what's sufficient for me, Lord. Let me make it, man. That's it, man. That's all we want. We want our grace and mercy to just stretch out. And we got to water it down and make it taste good. Sometimes you got a good old juice. You're like, man, I don't want to use it all, man. Do half juice, half water. You just want it to stretch all the way to the end, man. And that's how we want to do these things. Because we don't want to waver. But watch this, read on, huh?
Verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love.
Read.
And to good works.
And this is all what it comes down to. When you go into having that faith and all these things, when you have faith, guess what? Now I'm considering my brothers now. Man, I got faith that we're going to do this thing together. I got faith that we're going to go out here on camp and we're going to teach. And we're going to get some sheep. And I got faith that they're going to come to class like many times before. I got faith that my camp is going to continue to strive, continue to thrive, and continue to do the things of the Most High God's will, man. I got faith that the brothers and sisters in the building will continue to deliver to the Most High God and love one another, man. These are all the things that come together, and it all started with having faith, man. Now, these are works. A profession is a job, meaning you have to work at it, man. It says, let us consider. Consider is a verb. That's the thinking upon. Provoke is another verb, an action word. Love is an action word, man. Let us consider one another to provoke unto love. We provoking y'all to keep the commandments. We throw a word in there. Brother, you out of order. I just provoked you to love. Nigga, how you know I'm... Because watch this. We finna go through it. I'm finna show you. Sister, you out of order. You need to put on a dress. A nice, modest dress. I don't got to do... I just provoked you into love, man. Sometimes these things have to happen in order for the Lord to love you, man. Because whom the Lord loves, what? He chastens it. He has to chasten you, man. Wisdom has to try you by her reins first. Before you can gain any knowledge of the Most High God. Before you can give you any understanding. He said you had one that teach you again. You have to let wisdom try you by her ways and them straight and crooked paths. Guess what? You're going to have to go down these paths of judgment. Even David himself, he had to get corrected, get cleansed. He said, then I will teach transgressors their ways, man. All these things come in order, will come into provoking unto love, right? And to do good works. I don't know how I missed that. Faith and works in the same. Come on, man. We can't get away from these things, right? Watch this, read on.
Verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
That's right.
As the manner of some is.
Because guess what? We don't never want to forsake the assembly of ourselves together, man. It was a beautiful thing to see all the brothers and sisters and the captains actually come down. We made that trip to Houston to support our family down there, man. It was a beautiful thing to see. And I know a lot of brothers and sisters wanted to come and probably couldn't come by means of transportation, financial ways, whatever the case is. But guess what? Through the Spirit, they were there as well, man. They've been there with her. Guess what? They've been probably reaching out to sis, reaching out to the grandchildren, reaching out just down there in general, man. Keeping everybody uplifted, man. This is how we don't forsake the assemblies of ourselves, man. Because I'm going to tell you, like the Lord say, man, it said, these be they who separate themselves sensual, man. Not having the Spirit. When you separate yourself from a group of people that done nothing but good to you, you're going to have up and downs everywhere you go. That's what a family is, man. But the thing about it, oh, nah, I ain't finna mess with them no more. I'm finna go ahead and distance myself. And then these things come, and it's like, hey, this is how you do it to yourselves, man. Now you're an individual, like, now you're going down talking against every camp. Not willing to put in the work for yourself, man. And now you're not reaping the fruits of what the Most High God has bestowed you with this knowledge. And what does he does with a tree that don't bear no fruit? He cuts it down, man. This is all about these things, right? He says, not forsaking the assemblies ourselves together, as the manner of some is, right? Read.
But exhort one another.
But exhorting one another, man. We have to exhort one another in these last days, man. All praise to the Most High, man. I see you on another Sabbath, man. Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. Those are real things. These are greetings, man. Guess what? Shalom, Shalom means peace be unto you, man. I'm happy to see you. I'm bestowing peace and nothing but blessings upon brothers and sisters that I see keeping the commandments, man. This is how we exhort one another. Man, brother, all praises. You was just here last week. You back here again getting the word of God. All praises, man. Guess what? The brothers who've been in the truth 10 years, 12 years, 4 years, 2, couple months, a couple days. All praises that y'all taking y'all time out to read, to study, to pray, to fast, watching the times, doing whatever you have to do to magnify the ministry so it doesn't be blamed, man. All praises to you, brothers and sisters, man. And even, matter of fact, read it again, but exhorting one another.
But exhorting one another.
Read.
And so much the more.
Read.
As ye see the day approaching.
Because the day is approaching, man. The day of Armageddon, the day of judgment, where Jacob is going to be saved out of the hands of Esau, man. All of us are going to come out of this land of the north and across the four winds of the earth and come out of this treacherous state that we in, man. But in order to do these things, what? We can't forsake ourselves together. We got to exhort one another. These are the things that the Lord wants us to do in these last days, man. Because we see the day approaching. Why not come together the more right now today? Man, I got to give it a group of brothers and sisters who I know got my back, because right now, it's finna go down, man. Come on, man. Why would you want to be with somebody in the world who you know janky already? Just wait till the food supplies run down, the water supplies go down. Esau kind of pull him to the side or hack his phone and say, hey, if you give up your position, hey, if you come out here and you let us kill him, we'll go ahead and give you a lifetime supply, whatever you want. You don't think they'll do it then? Shit, niggas sell like they partners every day for a nick, a QP, a couple $100. What do you think is going to be at that day when it's actually a height of these things, man? People are dying in front of your face. Would you not want to be with like-minded brothers and sisters who understand that we have to die in this truth? We got to serve our God to the end. We know these things are going to come. Why would you not want to do these things? So I exhort brothers and sisters who watch this class, who watch classes all over the four corners, man. If you in this truth and you pushing it humbly, diligently, and you doing these things in meekness and in fear of the Most High God, I exhort you, man. It's not a just, oh, I'm only exhorting the battle axes. No. If you keeping the commandments and you doing these things diligently, whether you be in WFI, Sakari, Genesis, Masada, SOT, SOZ, the brothers in BOW, any camp that I didn't mention, the Maccabees, any camp that you can name that are brothers and sisters diligently keeping the commandments, man, I exhort you, man. And if you can't get to a camp and there's not one in your area and you finding one and you are trying to, all praise to the Most High, man. These are the things because we see this day approaching, man. You got something out? Come on. Let's go to this next precept, man. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 63. Shalom, shalom, CC Jr., King James, shalom, 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 Vaz, oh, Vaz.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 63.
Bring it out.
I am a companion of all them that fear thee.
Read.
And of them that keep thy precepts.
And guess what? This is King David. He said, I'm a companion of all them that fear thee. What is that fear, man? Guess what? It's where we are right now. Psalms 111 and 10. It says, that is Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding of all they that do his commandment, his praise endureth forever, man. Guess what? This is what it is. This is how we be a companion of all them, man. It says, I'm a companion of all them that fear thee, man. Everybody that fears the Most High God, I'm a companion to. You are my brother. You are my sister, man. You are my companions, man. And it says of them that keep thy precepts. Not just the fact that you fearing the Most High God, but you applying these things, man. That's the faith in the works, man. It's always coming down to these things, man. Shalom, shalom, Sister Mary Houston, man. All praise to the Most High, sis. And I'm going to tell you, man, sis, y'all did a mighty thing, man. That was real mighty. Even how the whole service went. And I'm gonna tell you, I was reading this week, and I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times this class is almost really faltered around and circled around this whole week and how this thing been going, man. All praise to the Most High. You taking it real mightily, sis. All praises. But read that again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 63.
Mm-hmm.
I am a companion of all them that fear thee,
Read.
and of them that keep thy precepts.
That's right, man. We are companion to all of them who know the fear of the Most High God and are keeping these things, man. All praises, right? So watch this. Jump over to verse 136. Because it's always flip sides with everything. The Lord said he is 2 and 2 with everything, right? Read that out.
Verse 136. Rivers of waters run down mine eyes, because they keep not thy law.
So guess what? It's the flip side of these things. You don't think we are hurt from these things? Not seeing mama, daddy, cousin, auntie, sister, homeboy, homegirl, husband, wife, not keeping the commandments of the Most High God, man. Or was keeping it at one time and then fell out. Was going mighty and diligent, and now they're back on the streets. Now they're back hustling. Now they're back tricking. Now they're back trapping. You don't think that makes brothers and sisters feel some type of way, man? Brother and sister who've been with you for years on end fall away over, guess what? Silly women, silly men, weak women, weak men. The ways of this world has enticed you to fall back and to falter. These are the things that rivers of waters run down our face from, man. We might not physically cry every single day, but best believe we feel these things in our spirit every day that we see a brother and sister that we know well. Or guess what, brother and sister we don't see well fall away from this truth, man. Me seeing people in this world, the way that they do each other, of our nation of people, and it's like, man, if only we had the Lord right now. And I said it to myself, man, because a lot of times when you teaching points, you have to think how they think, man. Because a Christian will go ahead and say, the truth, the only reason people come to the truth and come to a cult because they hurt and broken people. And to my extent, I was like, okay, well, how do you combat that? But then I went back and thought about it. We are some hurt and broken people, man. The Lord say that we are robbed and spoiled, man. We are the poor, the dust of the earth, the lowest of the low, man. We are those people. How do we get the love? How do we exhort each other and build it up? It ain't going to the church on Sunday and giving somebody all our damn money, man. It's not a prosperity teaching. The only prosperity is the rise of Israel and the fall of the other nations, man. That's the only thing that'll prosper. And like you read in Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8, keeping the law, statute, commandments, and then all the things that we touch are going to prosper then, man. And I'm going to tell you, that's why the rivers of waters run down our eyes, man. Because so like, go ahead.
Yeah, because like, even like how I was saying, like, we may not physically cry, but like, even like our spirits crying out. But like what they call today, suffering in silence, man.
Man.
Hey, I'm talking about, hey, you being silent, but you be feeling that pain, man.
That's right.
Because, hey, every time we see something out of order, we just shake our head. They don't give it, give too much, input on it.
That's right.
We know that, hey, our people just not gonna get, or a majority of our people not gonna get it, man.
That's
we
right.
accept that thing, but hey, it still do hurt.
That's right.
Even look with Christ, man. Look at the Most High God. He don't want to kill all his people out, but he understands he's gonna have to, man.
That's right, man.
But that's it.
And that's the spirit, because we're gonna read these things, man. Like you're reading Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 30 on down. The Lord tells you, hey, repent. Why should ye die? He doesn't want to kill you. But the thing is, things are set in order, and this is the faith that he have, man. He tell you he is faithful to commit and do these things. If he say 2/3 of my people gonna have to die, or guess what? Everybody who's rebellious, who doesn't keep these things, are going to die. He gotta stay faithful to these things, man. He can't repent on himself and be like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. I just feel too bad. No, man. He can't do that. Then that makes him a liar. That makes all the things that he strove for and all the things he implemented and all the laws that he put in just to null and void, man. And that's how a Christian wants you to think. That's how somebody who doesn't want you to keep the laws wants you to think. To rock you back to sleep. No, don't worry about it. The Lord gonna wipe away all those tears. You ain't got to worry about nothing. That's not what the Lord meaning when he's gonna wipe away them tears. He's saying he's gonna wipe your tears away because you gonna see a lot of people die. You're gonna see a lot of your family die, man. If you live to see that day and forevermore, you're going to literally get beamed up. The chariot's going to come pick you up, and you don't see mama and daddy get blew away to hell. That's why the Lord got to wipe our tears, man. All the heartache, all the pain, all the debt that we have accumulated in this land, man. The way that this world treats us on a day-to-day basis, can't get a proper, can't get a proper pot to piss in, man. You literally got to pay 3 bills to pee in a pot that you own, man. You got to pay the water bill when you flush it, the light bill when you turn on the light. Come on, man. And you got to pay the damn where you staying at to use the toilet, man. You don't miss out. Don't say, I can go to a public place. You got to pay. Because a lot of places say, hey, if you don't buy nothing, you can't use this restroom. Guess what? They taxing you anywhere you go with these things, man. We can't escape this world, man. The only way we can escape it through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And this is why these tears of these things. You got to pay for the tissue, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about we can never get away from these things, man. Pay for the cleaning supplies to clean the toilet when it get dirty. We can't escape this place, man. And when we see our people being complacent and accepting the ways of this world, it's truly heartbreaking, man. To see people who truly so beat up and so bruised and hurt that they're willing to turn to the other side, man. And that's what it is a lot of times, all right? A lot of times people have lost so much faith in this world and so much faith in the Most High God is that they just choose something that tries to cope with the pain. I seen a picture. It was a dude wearing a shirt. It says, drugs take you to heaven. No, drugs take you to hell disguised as heaven. That's tough, bro. Drugs take you to hell disguised as heaven. And I'm going to tell you, Christianity is a hell of a drug. Muslim, Buddhism, all these polytheistic, monotheistic gods, all these things, it's a hell of a drug, man. Physical drugs are hell of a drugs, man. The ways of this world. Because it's leading you to hell. But guess what? It's disguised as heaven. It feels so good. It looks good on the outside. Man, I'm good. I'm eating. My whole team eating. My family. I took my mom out the hood, out the trenches. We good. Whole time you leading them into hell and you don't even know it, man. You think you doing right. You think when you're going to die tomorrow, the Lord is going to be like, you did good. Well done, my faithful servant. No. If your ass ain't keeping the laws, you going to die, man. You're not going to make it. There's no bright cloud. There's no rainbow at the end of the damn walk, man. There's no light on the other side, man. We hate to say these things. That's why tears run down our face, because we know our family truly won't get this, man. They truly won't understand how merciful, but guess what? How vengeful the Lord is, man. Revengeful. And how much vengeance he has in his heart, man. Not only towards the heathen, but towards our nation of people who choose to be hard-headed, stiff-necked people. And I'm going to tell you, man, that's why we need to know and understand the mercy of the Most High God, man. Because if not, we always going to lose, man. What you got something out?
Yeah, even the dog over there whining and suffering, man.
I'm talking about, man.
You can't even run around it. Because they tell you got to have them in a cage or have them on a leash, man.
That's right, dog. And I'm going to tell you, it's just, we got to get out of this place, man. Because if not, this thing is going to corrupt all of us. But the Lord say these things, man. Said, unless the times be short, man, even the elect, man, will be deceived, man. A lot of times we don't want the Lord to come at whatever time we want, but the Lord got to come when he comes, because if he don't, we doomed, man. Like, we got to have faith the Lord is going to be right on time. And the Lord got faith in you that you're going to be ready at this time, man. It's a two-way street, man. It's a two-way street, man. Let's get this next precept. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. And we're going to start at verse 61, man. Whole thing is fire, but we're going to read. Start at verse 61.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, and verse 61. That there should not.
Salakia. You might as well jump up to verse. Yeah, go ahead. Just to get the gist of what it's going to be going into when it's talking. So we're going to go to 2nd Esdras 7. We're going to start at verse 56. Go ahead, Ak.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, and verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
That's right. Read on.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle.
That's right.
Which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
This is the condition, man. You're going to see people willingly ignoring the Most High God, doing whatever they want, You're going to see brothers and sisters in the truth that fall away, brothers and sisters that grow strong and wax strong in this truth. You're going to see everything, man, from the top to the bottom. But this is the condition of the battle, man. You're going to see dead bodies, hurt, injured, bruised bodies, captains, armies. This is what a battle is. A winner of the battle, a loser of the battle. What's the war? Us against the world. That's the war, man. It's not just us against Esau, us against Elam, Ham. It's the whole world. Because guess what? A lot of times you're going to have secret agents, double cross secret agents of your own nation, man. This is the condition of the battle. He said, what man which is born upon the earth shall fight, right? Read.
That if he be overcome,
If you let this world overcome you and rock you back to sleep, read.
he shall suffer as thou hast said.
That you're going to get it. The Lord say these things. If you choose to let this world get you, you're going to suffer as the Most High God has told you many times before, man. You can suffer in many ways. It's all the Lord's discretion, right? Read.
But if he get the victory,
If you win.
he shall receive the thing that I say.
That's right, I read on.
For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived.
Mm-hmm.
Say, choose thee life,
Choose thee life, read.
that thou mayest live.
He's always giving y'all the answer of life. He give you life and death, but he always tell us to do the right thing. But do we always do the right thing? No. Read on.
Nevertheless, they believe not him,
Read.
nor yet the prophets after him.
Read.
No, nor me, which have spoken unto them.
I'm talking about, he said, y'all didn't believe. They didn't believe him. They didn't believe the prophets that came after. Shit, they don't even believe me. Look at these things, man. You think it's gonna be so easy for mama and daddy for all of them to get the truth? They didn't even believe Moses. They didn't believe the prophets aforetime. Hell, they didn't even believe Christ. What? Come on, man. This is the hard pill that we want to swallow as a nation of people, and as being truth and being that light, man. We gotta understand some people like the darkness, man. Some people like it. But read on, now.
That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction,
Read.
as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
That's tough. Read,
I answered then and said, I know, Lord, that the Most High is called merciful.
It's called who?
It's called
It's
merciful,
called merciful, man. Read.
and that he had mercy upon them which are not yet come into the world.
And I'm going to tell you, I love this precept, man. He said, I got mercy on them that are not yet come into the world. Who was those people, man? That's us. After all these things, after all the hard-headed, stiff-necked people, he know this is the same things that the same spirits he's bringing back, just in a different generation. But he still said, I got mercy on them, upon them which are not yet come into this world, man. The Lord had bestowed mercy upon you right now when you were born, 30, 40, 50 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, a couple months ago, a couple days ago. He bestowed this mercy upon you. You could have been as bad as you was back then through the regeneration. You could have been the one who denied Christ. Could have been the one who disobeyed the Moses, man, in the wilderness with Korah, man. You could have been very much those folks, man. You could have been a damn sinner. You could have been wicked as hell. And the Lord said, I still got mercy on you. I still got an opportunity to try to give you this truth this time, right now, where we at today. This is how merciful our Lord is. But watch this, read on.
And upon those also that turn to his law.
Easy, man. Those that turn to his law, man. Because I'm going to tell you, the Lord does save certain people out of certain situations to bring them to the truth. So a lot of times when a certain Christian or a certain person be like, man, the Lord saved me from it. He might have saved you from that. He very well might have. That don't mean he saved you for the reason you think he did. He probably saved you, what? Reserved you for the day of judgment. Reserved you to see some other type of way or any type of fall. Or he reserved you to see if you'll receive this truth. And if he didn't, he going to put your ass in another type of, I'm talking about, put you through something else, man. The Lord is crafty, and I'm talking about the Lord is mighty. The Lord is crafty. The Lord is amazing, man.
Right.
But read on.
And that he is patient and long-suffering those that have sinned as his creatures.
The Lord is patient, long-suffering with us who have sinned, man. That don't mean, because look, a Christian will say all sinners fall short of glory. Okay. He's patient with us and long-suffering with us who have sinned, man. Does that mean you stay in sin? No. You get your ass up and you keep going, man. Stop letting this world make you feel like you don't have to do certain things for your God, man. This world will make you feel like you don't got to serve your God the way that you should do. The Lord say do this, but you don't want to look bad in front of your friends or in front of your family. To hell with them, man. If they love the Lord as much as they say, and they want to do all these things of the Lord, they will do the things that you do, man. That's what makes you different. That's what sets you apart. That's what makes you that light on top of the hill. You being different. Different is never bad. Change is always change for the better. Read on, now.
And that he is bountiful, for he is ready to give where it is needed.
The Lord is so bountiful. He said he gonna give it where it needed. You need to be comforted right here. Hey, the Lord got you. You need to have this bill paid. The Lord got you. The Lord don't want you to pay this right now. Well, he ain't gonna give it to you. The Lord don't want you to handle that right now. He ain't gonna give it to you, man. The Lord don't want you to be comforted. He's not gonna give it to you. The Lord said he is bountiful, for he is ready to give where it needed. He ready to give us everything we want. He wants to get the kingdom right now. He said, I prepared this for you. Think about this thing, man. The Lord said, I prepared this before you was even born, man. Before the foundations was laid and all these things were set. He chose us already from the beginning. Come on, man. Come on, man. The Lord literally said, before all these things was established, I chose y'all to be those people. The kingdom of heaven is already ready for y'all. I'm ready to give it to y'all. But what are y'all going to do for me, man? What are y'all going to do for me? I'm talking about what are we going to do for the Most High God, man? Read on now.
And that he is of great mercy,
Uh-huh.
for he multiplied more and more mercies to them that are present and that are past, and also to them which are to come.
Man, that's tough. It says, and that is of great mercy. He multiplied more and more mercies to them that are present and that are past, and also of them which are to come. And through the Spirit, it's all saying the same thing, because that's how regeneration works. He had mercy on them back then, not to kill us all off in the wilderness. Then he had mercy right now during the time of Ezra to allow them to rebuild the temple, even though they were going off and had strange women and strange wives. Guess what? Now he's merciful to us in the land of our captivity. Well, this is the worst. We don't know nothing. We don't care about nothing. We got Sodom and Gomorrah mixed in here. We got everything mixed in this big melting pot we call Americas. And the Lord said, I got mercy to get y'all out of there, man. Read on.
Verse 67. For if he shall not multiply his mercies, the world will not continue with them that inherit therein.
He said, bro, Lord had to say, man, if I didn't multiply my mercies as much as I did, the world would not continue, man. It would have just been just like during the time of Noah. I just got to wipe it. Get over with, man. This is what the Lord says, man. This is for he shall not multiply his mercies. The world would not continue with them that inherit therein. He would have killed Israel off. Would have killed us in the wilderness. He had an opportunity to do that. He had an opportunity to get rid of us during the time of Judges. He had an opportunity to get rid of us, guess what, during the split of the kingdom. Guess what? He cast off the northern kingdom. He could have kept them cast off. Guess what? The southern kingdom went right off to. He had many times to just say, you know what? To hell with y'all, man. But he didn't. That's how merciful our God is, man.
You precept them exactly with the hey, thank you for the very elect, man. Because like, hey, Lord that had that much mercy upon us, then hey, shit, he'll go ahead and let them fool us and then wipe us all out, man.
Man.
So once I got, he's like, nah. I said I ain't gonna cast away Israel, man. So hey,
that's right, man.
Keep our word.
That's right, man. Read on now.
Verse 68. And he pardoned, for if he did not so of his goodness, that they which have committed iniquities might be eased of them, the 10,000 part of men should not remain living.
I'm talking about, bro. He said to the minuscule, the 10,000 part of men wouldn't even be living if I didn't multiply and pardon y'all for your grace and mercy, man. Read on now.
And being judged, if he should not forgive them that are carried with his word, and put out the multitude of contentions, there should be very few left pre-adventure, and an innumerable multitude. He
said, and being judged, if he should not forgive them that are cured with his word, You have to be cured. That's the medicine, man. It's a bad precept, ain't it? Come on, man. Y'all can precept that with Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, man. Or is it 16 and 11?
16 and 12.
16 and 12. Man, I'm telling you, man, this precept is mighty, man. It said, in being judged, if he should not forgive them that are cured with his word, and put out of the multitude of contentions. Meaning you done got cured from the word of the Lord. Now you've been put away from the multitude of people. He said, if I didn't choose to forgive them who's truly trying to come back and serve me with their whole heart and their whole mind, like we read in Hebrews, though they came, they done got the evil conscience away from them, clean with their pure word. It said there should be very few left, peradventure in a innumerable multitude. The Lord called us the sand of the sea. Picture this in y'all head, brothers and sisters. He called us that innumerable multitude. Innumerable multitude means what? Something that can't be numbered. What did he call us? A nation that can't be numbered. We are as the sand of the sea, the stars of heaven. He said, if I didn't forgive y'all, man, there should be very few left of y'all, man. I'm talking about is this many. He would have probably been able to count the amount of people, man. Think of these things, man.
It's already a few ways in. Shit, 2/3 out of 1/3.
Man, and guess what? He could have even went to 10,000 part of that if he chose not to forgive us, man. The Lord is a merciful God. We cannot abuse these things, man. We can't, man. Man, I'm trying to find this precept, man. Salakia. I'm trying to see if I can find it for me real quick. Let me see. Matter of fact, let's get this next precept. Let's go to second Esdras. Or stay in second Esdras. Go to chapter 8. And we're gonna start at verse 52.
This book, second Esdras, chapter 8, verse 52.
Mm-hmm.
For unto you is paradise open.
Breathe.
The tree of life is planted.
Mm-hmm.
The time to come is prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Plenteousness is made ready. A city is built, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
He said rest is allowed.
I'm talking about rest is allowed in this place, man. I'm talking about this can bring a grown man to tears here in this thing, man. It says, for unto you a paradise is open. The tree of life is planted. That time to come is prepared. Man, it's here, man. The Lord said, you know what? I done got all these things ready for you. It's sitting here. It's prepared. The tree of life is planted. Paradise. It said plenteous is made ready. A city is builded. All the things that we looking for right now, man. It's there, man. I'm talking about perfect goodness. Rest is allowed there. You allowed to go home and go lay down, man. You got a couple off days off, man. You don't got to do too much. You ain't got to struggle no more. No more bills that's overboard. You up or underwater with these bills, man. No more stress. No more distress. You got hot water when you take a shower, man. You got cool water when you thirsty. You can wash your clothes and they be actually clean. Guess what? No more pesticides. No more GMO foods, man. This is the rest that we want, man. Read on, huh?
Verse 53. The root of evil is sealed up from you.
It's gone. That root of evil that was sown during the time of Adam, it's gone, man. It's sealed up. It's put away. You don't ever got to worry about nothing no more. No more sin. No more anything, man. This is how merciful the Most High God is, man. And I would tell you, man, I wanted to read this yesterday during the funeral, man. But I was just reading the spirit and how the time of class was going and how the service was going. And I was like, I'm going to say this. Because I wanted to read this and I wanted to read what I read before this. And that's how merciful the Lord is. Man, our brother was a mighty brother and had mighty works. Not only for himself, but for all those in his household, man. He's going to that paradise that's open. That tree that's planted. That place that's prepared, man. He's sitting there waiting for the day of judgment, man. And we can pray that we keep the commandments. And when our day has come, that we can see that light too, man. All praise to the Most High. I pray the Most High God has mercy on all of us, man. And all the brothers and sisters who have failed in this truth, man. Who've passed away keeping the commandments. Because, let me get a quick precept on that. Let's go to Psalms real quick. Go to Psalms. Go to Psalms, Salaki, chapter 116 and verse 15.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 116 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
Read that again, huh?
Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
And guess what? That's thus said the Lord, man. I didn't say this. It says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints, man. When you die in this truth, keeping the commandments, that's a precious thing to the Most High God, man. You don't think he going to remember you on the back end for these things? You don't think the Lord is going to remember the work that you put in? The amount of struggles that you put up with this world? The amount of sinful flesh you put away? The amount of things of this world that you truly didn't care for because you were seeking the Most High God? The Lord will notice these things and you truly try to give your life away for him, man. He's going to remember these things. That's a precious thing in the sight of the Lord. And I always want brothers and sisters to know that, man. Dying in this truth doesn't have to be that physical first death, man. Dying in this truth is what you do daily. It's precious to the sight of the Lord. He see you done kicked off that smoking habit, that damn whoremonger spirit, man, that contentious spirit, that debating spirit. He loves when you able to put these things away and choose the Most High God, man. It's a precious thing to him. Why? Because now you putting things in order to go to that land that he prepared for you, man. It's a certain dress code and it's a certain way you got to do to get inside this club, get inside this bar, to get inside this wedding, man. Guess what? Damn them other things. We're going to say this wedding. Because this is the wedding that he's speaking of, man. It's a certain way you got to get in. Guess what? You got a nice little suit, but you got to lose about 20 pounds to get in it. Guess what? What are those 20 pounds? That's sin you trying to get off you, man. That's the ways of this world you won't have to get off so that your garment can be as fly as ever, man. You can't go to the kingdom, going to the wedding, your damn button don't button up, man. The Lord's gonna say, hey, why you came in here with not having a wedding garment? Oh, well, Lord, man, I didn't know. Come on.
Into hell to be forgotten.
Man, I'm talking about all these things, man. I'm talking about all these things of the world, man. It says weakness and the moth is hid from you. You ain't got to worry about being weak, worried about Esau coming to destroy y'all no more, man. We ain't got to worry about Section 8. We ain't got to worry about somebody coming to take your children, man. It said all these things are gone. It says corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. I'm talking about, that's mighty, man. Read,
Verse 54. Sorrows are past.
Read that again, man.
Sorrows are past.
All the sorrows, all the pain, all the things that we feel is gone, man. No more hurting over anything. It's gone, man. Read.
And in the end, it showed the treasure of immortality.
Man, and this is what the angel was given to Esdras, man. But watch this read.
And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish.
Because I'm going to tell you, Ezra had a lot of compassion for his people. That's why the tears rolled down on even David's face. We all got compassion towards our nation of people, man. Man, the live going in and out, brothers and sisters, y'all let me know, man. It says, therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish, man. Don't keep asking me what's going to happen to them. They should be keeping the commandments. They should. They should be following the Most High God, man. Guess what? We all want to search out that mercy and grace. But even Paul, being as mighty as he was, he even said, man, your grace is just sufficient for me, Lord. Sometimes that's all we need, and we can't stretch it out to everybody. That's what the Lord said in 2 Ezra 7:7. Hey, it's one way. It's only one way to get in. It's only one way out. Only one person can go, man. And that's why he said, don't ask no more questions, man. I've told you what's going to happen to them. If they do the things I tell them to do, they're going to get the victory. If they don't, they're going to perish. They despise my laws. They got to feel it. They must know it by death, by pain. The Lord is not making these things, man. This Lord is not playing with these things, man. Read on, not.
Verse 55. Verse 56.
For
when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High.
Read.
Thought scorn of his law.
Read.
And forsook his ways.
Same thing when you read the 2 Ezra chapter 9 and 11, man. They taken liberty. They despised the Most High God, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Read.
Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous,
Mm-hmm.
and said in their heart that there is no God.
Read.
Yea, and that knowing they must die.
Knowing what?
That knowing they must die.
They know this thing, man. I'm going to tell you, this go for the heathen, and this go for the wicked of our people. Some of our people know they going to die. They don't care about dying. They live by the way, YOLO, I don't care. I'm going to get this money, I'm going to get this bread, I'm going to die a real nigga, man. I'm going to die the baddest bee. This is how people think. It says knowing they must die. I didn't say this. The Most High God did, man. Read on now.
For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them.
So what?
So thirst and pain are prepared for them.
All these things are prepared for those wicked, man. Thirst and pain, man. Read.
For it was not his will that men should come to naught.
Come on, man. It's not the will of the Most High God to kill these people, man. To kill his nation of people. It's not of his will. But guess what? Watch this read.
But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them.
And that's why. Read.
And were unthankful unto him, which prepared life for them.
Man.
And therefore is my judgment now at hand.
And that's why I gotta be what it be, man. Because while we had liberty, opportunity, we despised the Most High God. We weren't thankful for what he's done to us, man. Therefore, he said the judgment is here, man. Read,
Verse 63 or verse 62. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. And then answered I and said,
man.
Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not showed me.
And guess what? He didn't show Edris, man. Long story short, he said, when you see these things starting to come to play, knowing at the time, knowing that we are going through the end, man. Guess what, man? He said, I haven't showed this to everybody, though. I showed this to you and a few like you, man. We are that few. We are that few that heard this word and understand it, knowing that the end must come, knowing that the salvation is for the righteous and the destruction is for the enemies and the heathen, man. Knowing our people are going to suffer if they choose not to follow the Most High God laws, man. But it's an exhortation to, guess what? If you are, man, all praise to the Most High, man. Keep going. Keep striving, man. Keep magnifying the ministry, man. Guess what? If you fall and falter, keep going, man. Stop letting this world kick your ass, man. It's going to hurt. It's going to do these things. If the world was so easy to do these things, guess what? We would all be in the kingdom right now. We all would be keeping the commandments. But he said even to Ezra, he said, hey, I haven't showed this to all men. All men not going to get it. Mom and daddy might not get it. Guess what? People who are in this world might not get it. But it said, I showed thee. I showed you, though. I woke you up to the knowledge of the truth. I said you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh. Guess what, man? Benjamin, Levi. I told you these things, man. Reuben, Gad. I told you who you were. What are you going to do with that information? I didn't tell your people. You right, I didn't. I'm going to have mercy who I'm going to have mercy on and compassion who I'm going to have compassion on. You going to say I'm an unrighteous God? I gave it to you, man. What you going to do with it, man? The Lord said I showed it to you and a few others, man. Hey, ballers in our court, brothers and sisters. What we going to do, man? Are we going to be fair game or are we going to mildew, man? My people always tell me, man, when you in the corner, what you going to do? Barbecue or mildew, man? I always tell folks, hey, I'm a barbecue, man. You got something out?
No, but like even with verse 59, we got a whole damn example of that, man. With the rich man and the poor man.
That's right,
so
bro.
The poor man the rich man wanted the poor man to dip his finger in the water, man, just to touch it, to cool his tongue. Bro.
That's right.
And I'm like, that's just one example. You got many others that's gonna be them same examples in that day of judgment, man.
That's right,
They gonna want you to do the same thing. You better not do that while the king is right there. Hell, even when he's not looking, because
that's
right.
He
got his angels recording that thing too, man.
That's right, because I'm gonna tell you, the Lord always tell you, like, he told him, man, I got 2%. I ain't even noticed that. As Barakai for his charger, man. But I'm gonna still keep going, man, through the Spirit, and hopefully the Lord give me enough power to get through this thing, man. Because even when you read in 2 Ezra chapter 8, man, I'm gonna read verse. I'm gonna read verse 43. So like verse 44. No, that's not what I want. Let me see. So like I'm gonna read verse 41. Second Ezra 8 and 41. For as the husband soweth much seed upon the ground and planted many trees, and yet the thing that is so good in his season cometh not up, neither do all that is planted take root. Even so it is of them that are sown in the world. They shall not all be saved, man. The Lord said this thing. I done planted y'all everywhere. But that don't mean all y'all gonna get saved, man. That's just how it is, man. He said all y'all not gonna get saved, man. And that's just how the Lord does these things, because he's a merciful, compassionate God, man. Let's get this last precept. Go to 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 17.
Who made charge?
Me.
Yeah. That's like the pull it.
No, it's good. However you do it. Con. I already know it's hard, brother and sister Vash, man. But that's the condition of the battle. That's what you're going to have to go through. If you want to make it out of this condition that we in, and you want to make it to the kingdom, and you truly want to see that day, man, you got to serve the Most High God, man.
Right.
And guess what? Knowing these things, knowing the time and the terror to come, you have to hold yourself diligent and fast in the profession, man, of the faith without wavering. We read this. You have to hold this thing without wavering. You have to strive unto truth, unto death, man. You have to keep going. You have to keep striving, man. You can never, matter of fact, watch this. You can never go far enough, man. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Let's start at verse 3, man.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, and verse 3. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed.
That's right, read on.
But in all things, approving ourselves as the ministers of God, in much patience.
In what?
In much patience.
It says in much patience, read.
In afflictions.
In afflictions.
In necessities.
Read.
In distresses.
Read on.
In stripes.
Read.
In imprisonments.
Mm-hmm.
In tumults.
Mm-hmm.
In labors.
Mm-hmm.
In watchings.
Read.
In fastings.
Read.
By pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by the Holy Ghost, by love unfeigned.
And guess what? You would think all these things is done. This is how you magnify the ministry. This is how you show the necessities when you gotta have patience in afflictions, in your necessities, in distress, in stripes, in imprisonments, in labors, in tumults, in watchings, in fastings. It says you do these things how? By knowledge, pureness, long suffering, kindness, by the Holy Ghost, by love unfeigned. Read.
By the word of truth.
Read.
By the power of God.
Man, by the power of Yahweh, we gonna do these things, man.
Right.
By the power of the Most High God, anything that we going through, man, nothing can stand before us, man. It says, who is my opponent, man? Show him. I'm gonna destroy him, man. Read,
By the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left.
That's right, man. Read.
By honor and dishonor.
Read.
By evil report and good report.
Read.
As deceivers and yet true.
Read.
As unknown and yet well known.
Guess what, man? It says by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true. It says as unknown and yet well known. Because I'm going to tell you, man, a lot of time people think we deceiving them. This is a cult. This is all this. But guess what? We are true about everything we saying. This is the truth of the Most High God, man. This is the word. This is the things that you must do in order to live, man. It says as unknown. We don't know who y'all are. This is a new thing. This just popped up. This came in the 19th. Woo. This ain't, nah, this ain't. But yet we well known, man. You got famous people. Oh, I'm an Israelite. Oh, I'm this. I'm that. But yet we unknown, man. Yet what you doing is an unheard of thing. But yet why are these famous rich people performing these things, man? Come on, man. It said, read on, Doc.
as dying, and behold, we live.
We what?
We live.
It says as dying, man. We hurting every day. Killing off that old man, killing off that old woman. A little piece dies inside every time we see somebody eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, getting whored out by a man. Guess what? Brothers whoring out the sisters. Black on black crime, brown on brown crime, man. Israel on Israel crime, man. We die daily, but yet we live, man. Because we got an opportunity to spread this truth, spread this gospel, have an opportunity of ourselves to repent, and so that we don't see that evil day, man. Read.
As chastening and not killed.
As what?
As chastening and not killed.
And guess what, man? Like Vosh, you said, hey, we chastens, but we not killed, man. We still got opportunity to get up and to keep going. David said, I was chastened sore, but I wasn't given over to death, man. We gonna get chastened sore. A lot of times, it's different types of soreness. It's all sore. Guess what? You might have a little bruise. It might be sore for a couple days. But if anybody has had a deep bone bruise, one of them bruises that take a couple months to heal, that hurt and ache, you can barely walk and barely move, that takes a while, man. It's going to take a long time, man. But guess what? The Lord didn't kill you. You still living, right? Watch this read.
As sorrowful, yet always rejoicing.
Because guess what, man? We got a lot to be sorrowful about in this world. Brothers and sisters in this truth always got something going on. But guess what? Every Sabbath, we chilling, rejoicing, having a good time amongst one another. It's a lot of things that can beat us up and take this thing away from us. Take this truth, man. A lot of times, man, you can take our flesh, but, man, you'll never take our spirit, man. The spirit that we have for the Most High God, man, you can't diminish it, man. The Lord said his things ourselves. It says, as sorrowful, yet always rejoicing. Read.
As poor, yet making many rich.
We are some poor people making many people rich right now, man. That's tough. We go on the streets on the poorest of the earth, and we make everybody out there the richest on the planet, man. You want to get rich, money scam or money hustle? This is the truth right now. It said, buy the truth and sell it not, man. This is it. We poor, but it says, yet make it many rich. How are we making y'all rich? Through wisdom, through knowledge, through understanding, knowing who you are, knowing what to do to make it to the kingdom. I'm talking about, this is poetic, man. Read.
As having nothing, and yet possessing all things.
Man, read that again, man.
As having nothing, and yet possessing all things.
I'm talking about, man, this is, I'm telling you, this thing right here could really break down a person, man.
So it started from the bottom.
I'm talking about started from the bottom. Now we here, man. Like Jesus said, I used to have nothing, man. Now I got a whole lot of everything, man. We had nothing to start in this world, man. When we were born into sin, sinful flesh, a world of corruptivity, a world of wickedness. And now we possess all things, man. We possess a piece of this earth, the understanding of this Bible, a piece of a mighty heritage. We possess everything that we need. We possess the heathen. We possess a mighty spirit of the Most High God, man. We possess everything now, man, when we didn't have nothing. The Lord took you from an average Joe and made you the best thing on this planet, man. Why not be thankful to the Most High God when we're going through the things we go through? Why? Because when you're going through what you're going through right now, you can always remember and realize, damn, I'm an Israelite. When I die, man, I ain't got to worry about none of this no more, man. The ways of this world sure do got me. But guess what? Esau, give you your props. You winning. You got it. I applaud you. Because my God going to destroy y'all ass, man. Guess what? That's like having a big brother and you just got your ass whooped by somebody. He's like, you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Because I got somebody for your ass, man. I promise you I won't lose again, man. Like Smokey said, man, yeah, I'll be talking. When he leave, I'm going to be talking again. I'm talking, I'm going to be quiet, man. I'm going to be quiet right now. I'm going to hold my peace, man. I'm going to let the Lord speak forth for me, man. These are all the things that we go through. And by the fruits of the Spirit, this is how we get through these things, man. This is how we went from having nothing to have everything, man. Through the power and the knowledge of Yahweh. By Hashem Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushua, man. This is a mighty thing of the Most High God, man. I'm talking about, jump over to chapter 7, man. Chapter 7 and start at verse 4.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7. In verse 4.
Yeah.
Great is my boldness of speech towards you.
Because we got great boldness in our speech towards our brothers and sisters, man. Gotta have some type of pride in this thing, man. Esau got white pride, the American standard of life. We got Israelite pride, man. Knowing our God is the mightiest God on the earth, man, and to destroy anybody who steps before him, man. Knowing that the Lord will have so much power with the angels, and we got powers with men that we can literally make men bend and bow before us, man. I ain't never seen these things, man. The Lord said, he said, great is my boldness of speech towards you. Read.
Great is my glory of you.
Read.
I am filled with comfort.
Read that again.
I am filled with comfort.
We filled with comfort. Why?
I am exceeding joyful in all our tribulations.
He said, I'm joyful in all our tribulations, man. Everything that we go through, I'm joyful in these things, man. Why? Read on, dog.
Verse 5. For when we were come into Macedonia, our flesh had no rest.
He said, we glorying and comforting in these things. And the very next thing he said, when we came into this land, our flesh had no rest. But guess what? All praises to the Most High. It be times when we come home from camp, famished, beat up, hurting. But guess what? We done taught the word in great boldness, man. We brought all these things out, man. We Yahweh this, Yahweh shot that, man. Bring that out, I read.
But we were troubled on every side.
We were troubled on every damn side, man. The ways of this world is coming at us. Guess what? You might have had a bad day, a work week. Bills is piling up. All these things are right now today that we dealing with. But he said, I am joyful in all our tribulations, man. He said our flesh had no rest. Because think about this time. They was running, fleeing, trying not to get stoned by our own people, trying not to get killed. Persecutions on an all-time high. The captain of Rome that just commanded to kick everybody out. He kicking all these people out right now. All hell is breaking loose, man. Said we were troubled on every side, man. Read.
Without were fightings.
Read.
Within were fears.
I'm talking about without were fightings, man. Fighting for our life, man. It said within were fears, man. Fears of dying, not being able to do these things, man. But guess what? Read.
Nevertheless,
Read.
God that comforted those that are cast down, comforted us by the coming of Titus.
It says, nevertheless, Yahweh that comforted those that are cast down, comforted us by the coming of Titus. Think about this. They going through it. And instead of sending a damn chariot to beam them up, a damn, just a big ass rocket to go ahead and get it over with, guess what? Sending Christ back to go ahead and handle it. He sent Titus, a mighty prophet, man, to came and minister unto them and give them that comfort in the scriptures, man. Because a lot of times when brothers and sisters going through stuff, that's why there's classes that come out that may pertain to you. The Lord called us to go to you. We might not have seen it physically, but spiritually the Lord will be like, hey, do a class on this. Hey, do a class on that. It's because you cast down right now. Like Ox said, man. He said he compares and troubled on every side. Everywhere you look is a problem in my life, man. I don't have no rest. But guess what? Who did he send? He sent Titus, man. He'll send the Battle Axes. He'll send WFI. He'll send BOW. He'll send all these camps, man. A mighty brother to teach you, to exhort you, to pick you up in your times, man. This is what the Most High God does. We reading this. This is not me saying this out loud. When they were troubled on every side, man, going through this, he sent Titus. He didn't send Christ. He didn't send angels down from heaven with swords to cut off all the people in Macedonian's head. He could have killed all them damn Greeks. He very much could have killed the Romans right then. But what did he do? He sent the exhorting word, man. He sent an exhorting prophet to show you, hey, we still got a little bit more to do. We still got some work to do, man. Because guess what? We still got work to do, brothers and sisters. The Lord is merciful and compassionate, but the love we got to have to each other is not there yet, man. It's not there. We got to keep going, keep striving, and keep pushing. Lockie, I'm going to unplug this real quick. We got to keep doing these things, man. And that's how we're going to get the kingdom. That's how we're going to get the things prepared for us, man. This is how we exhort another daily. Guess what? Titus did not despise and forsake the assembling of ourselves together, man. That's a mighty thing that this brother did, man. It's a mighty thing of the Lord to deliver us from these things. Let's get this. Let's go back to that last precept, man. 1 Peter 2 and 17. Oh, praises, man. 1 Peter 2 and verse 17.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 17.
Bring it up.
Honor all men.
Read.
Love the brotherhood.
Read.
Fear God. Honor the king.
And guess what, man? That's the end all be all, man. I'm talking about that's the end all be all. Honor all men. Love the brotherhood, man. The Lord always tell you to love the brotherhood. Love the camaraderie, man. Loving the coming together. Brothers and sisters should love being in this chat with one another right now today. The 25 people that's in here today, all praise to the Most High that you in there, man. Guess what? Tomorrow may be 43, 53. Guess what? We got as many subscribers. Okay, cool. All praise to the Most High. We all come together, man. All praise to the Most High. Everybody in the truth, man. Because you got to love the brotherhood. Loving the coming together of a nation. If you hate the nation coming together, you out the damn spirit, man. And you want the destruction of Israel. And you want the rise of the heathen. You want the opposite of what we want, man. And to hell with you, man. You should want the building of a nation. You shouldn't want the... You don't want to tear down with your hands, man. Because guess what? The Lord joined us together with Christ. And what did the Lord say? Hey, with the Lord joined together, let no man put asunder. You were that man trying to put us asunder. So to hell with y'all, man. Get with the program, man. Love the brotherhood. Honor all men. Fear Yahweh and honor the king, man. Yahweh Shai, man. This is what he said. That's what he put in play. That's the whole duty of man right there, man. That's the reconciliation, man. That's all the things that we got to do in order to come back fully to the Most High God and serve him with that joyfulness and gladness of heart, man. With that, man, we're going to say shalom, man. Shalom to brothers and sisters that tuned in, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth, man. Help us magnify the ministry. Help us get back that love back into this nation so we can go to hell home, man. Going back to that peace. Going back to that final rest. He said, right here, rest is good. We read in Corinthians, he said, hey, our flesh had no rest, man. But they were glorying in that thing because they know why. They knew that paradise was prepared, man. We got to labor right now in order to see those days, man. And if not, we'll never make it. Thank you, brothers and sisters that give to the GoFundMe, to the Cash App. That money's been greatly used for the magnification of a nation, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters who give the spiritual alms, man, the fastings, the prayers, man. Not only for themselves, but for all the nation of Israel, man. The water, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. Y'all tune in tomorrow for mighty edifying class from the captains, man. Then the Sunday, the Q&As, and then all the classes that we have throughout the week, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. We always finish with a law, statute, commandments here, man. Let's read Joshua 1 and 8, man. I know I quoted it earlier. But this is truly how we prosper in this land right now, man. And this is the only way we're going to be able to get out of these things. Go ahead,
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 8.
Read.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous.
That's right.
And then thou shalt have good success.
That's right. Read that last, verse 9.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
And guess what? That's thus said the Lord, man. He going to be with us everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, whether we sleep or whether we awake, man. And it's got to be to us to be diligent to keeping these things so that we can keep them nigh unto us, man. And with that, man, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom. Brothers and sisters, y'all be safe. Pray y'all have traveling grace headed to and from. Keep the Sabbath and all holiness in its entirety. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Shalom.